Hi guys, it's Miss Lindsay here. So today we're going to draw a really silly octopus swimming in the ocean. So what you're going to need is a piece of paper, a marker, or a pencil, really anything to draw with. So once you have your supplies, start in the middle of your paper. We're going to start making two eyes. They're going to be pretty large. We want to make sure that when we draw our eyes, we leave a space in between them. All right, the next thing we're going to do is add another circle inside the eye. One on this one and one on the other eye. Inside that middle circle, we're going to add a highlight circle at the top of our eye. When those are done, we're going to color the back of our eye in, leaving our highlight circle white. If there's a different type of eye you want to draw instead, that's totally fine. You don't have to draw the exact eyes I'm drawing. All right, so the next step is to draw that really large head our octopus will have. It's going to be a really large rainbow line. It'll come from one side all the way to the other side of our eye. This is going to be the hardest part, drawing the tentacles. So we're going to start on the side of our eye, and we're going to start with our first tentacle. It's going to be pretty curved. It'll almost have a J shape to it. So I'm going to start and make a really big curved line. When I tilt my paper, it looks like the letter J. At the top, we're going to make a copycat line that goes all the way in, just like this. Okay, so at the top of this line, I'm going to hop up just a tiny bit and make my next tentacle. This one's also going to be curved, almost like a J shape. I'm going to curve it back in and make another tentacle that has a J shape to it. So start at the top, make a curved line at the bottom, and make a copycat line that goes back up. All right, so now our tentacles are going to go the opposite direction. Instead of being a J shape, they're going to have an L curve to them. So start at the top and make an L-shaped tentacle. It'll resemble the letter L. Make a copycat line that goes all the way back up to our octopus. Next, we're going to make one last tentacle. This one is going to have a really big curve to it. So start at the top and curve it up and make a copycat line that connects to our eye. All right, guys, so our tentacles are all done. The next step is to add the details on the bottom of our tentacles. I'm adding 3 little suction cups to the bottom of each tentacle, or 4 suction cups to the bottom of each tentacle. You don't have to make the tentacles look like I made them. Again, if you want to draw a different style octopus, that is totally fine. It is up to you. I'm going to add some eyebrows to my octopus because I think it gives him a more silly expression to his face. And on the top of his head, I'm going to come and add some polka dot details. Those are his skin details, and you can add whatever other drawings you want to him. Mine are going to be pretty simple, but if you want to add eyelashes or other types of lines to your octopus, you totally can. Maybe you want to add some stripes or some different shapes. That's totally fine. Now on the bottom of my paper, I'm going to add some coral details. To add those, you just make some curved lines and connect them at the bottom. They're very organic shapes. They almost look like fingers. All right, so the next thing I'm going to add to the top of my paper is an ocean line. If that line is a little too tricky for you to draw, you can just draw a squiggly line instead. The very last thing I'm going to draw in my background are some bubbles surrounding my octopus. Again, you can draw whatever you want in the background of your paper. It's your artwork. It's totally up to you. So now the fun part begins. You get to color your drawing. You can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, or even paint.